It is 4 p.m. We're bringing developing news.
And the stories behind the headlines. This is StoryCon. I'm Regina Lay.
I'm Ed Lingao. Some stores are watching this midweek, June 24. Prosecutors asking the Senate as an impeachment court to adopt 4 additional pretrial measures ahead of the trial of VP Sara Duterte. They propose allowing the use of both Filipino and English during proceedings and requiring the advance disclosure of witnesses. The House team is also seeking to allow both public and private prosecutors to examine witnesses during the trial. They further request the opening of the so-called BIR green box containing tax records of Duterte so inventory and pre-marking of documents can already be done. The prosecution believes these measures will prevent delays, minimize procedural disputes, and allow both sides to prepare more efficiently before the VP's trial begins on July 6.
Ateneo's Rene Clerk Baterbonia was laid to rest Wednesday morning in his hometown of Talacogon, Agusan del Sur. Baterbonia drowned along with fellow student athlete Divine Adili during a team building activity in Dipaculao, Aurora on June 8. Meantime, Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla said the investigation into the basketball players' deaths is nearly complete. He said the findings will be submitted to the Department of Justice on Friday. And for its part, the PNP said at least 10 individuals could face complaints over the incident.
We have a case, and it's up to the prosecution to file case.
Against how many persons?
We're accounting about more or less about 11 or 10.
Mostly staff of the basketball team?
Yes, yes.
In Tacloban City, charges have been filed against one of the 2 teenage suspects in the fatal shooting, the fatal high school shooting. The police regional office number 8 said that the 15-year-old gunman now faces 3 counts of murder, 3 counts of frustrated murder, and multiple counts of serious physical injury. The other student in custody is 14 years old. Meantime, Bea Fabian, the mother of one of the fatalities, Chris Lawrence, remembered her son's final acts of courage. According to accounts of some survivors, Chris closed one classroom's door to protect his classmates from the shooters. The Fabian family now wants charges filed as well against the adults who enabled the minor suspects to get hold of their weapons.
Unfair po talaga, ang reaction talagang galit. Kasi 14, wala pa po daw talaga siyang negligent. Nasa batas daw po yun. Kung hindi po mapapanagot ang bata, ang magulang. Ang magulang po. Kasi sa kanila po nanggaling yung natutunan ng bata na paano bumaril. Paano po nakuha ng bata ang baril. Kasi kung tinago po nila yan, hindi po yan makukuha ng bata. Kung talagang sinafety po nila yung mga ano nila, mga gun po nila.
Today marks the 5th death anniversary of former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III. Family members, former cabinet officials, and supporters gathered at the Manila Memorial Park in Parañaque for a commemorative mass. Aquino, who served as the nation's 15th president from 2010 to 2016, died on June 24, 2021 due to renal failure. Allies hailed Aquino's legacy, highlighting his strict anti-corruption drive under the Daang Matuwid slogan. It was under Pinoy's administration that the country scored a historic legal victory against China over the West Philippine Sea. Speaking of China, the Department of Foreign Affairs has once again rejected the Chinese embassy's claim, questioning the validity of the 2016 South China Sea Arbitral Award. The DFA said the ruling was issued by a tribunal constituted under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, to which both Manila and Beijing are parties. It also stressed that the award is neither illegal nor void and remains final and binding. The embassy, however, the Chinese embassy, however, pushed back in describing the ruling as quote-unquote a political manipulation disguised in legal garb.
And joining us today, Storycon's late, great...
Why, thank you.
Ay, inuna ko na, parang hindi ka ampasin, di ba?
Sorry yung isang programa kasi kakatapos lang
Ganun ba?
sa CX.
Maaga naman pala siya eh.
Yun yung
Hindi
mahirap.
mo ba
Yan ang
in-explain
mahirap.
na napapagalitan ka?
I-explain ko na.
Okay.
Nanginginig pa nga ako eh. Sabi ko, yan ang problema sa slave labor. Pag ikaw ay nasa salt mines, di ba?
Well, you have no choice.
Diba?
But you know what, I was gonna say, today of all days, you're forgiven. Kasi kala ko galing ka sa memorial mass
Hindi nga ako
ni
nakapunta dahil
Pinoy.
may talk ako sa...
Oo, nawawala ka. Ay,
talk ako
nako.
Sa Batangas. May talk ako eh, kanina.
Paano
Galing
ba
mo
yan?
Batangas?
May program ngayon, may mass, may program, tsaka may lunch.
Paano
Correct.
na naman yan?
The family.
Correct. People were looking for you sa pictures sa Manila Memorial, pero hindi ka daw, wala ka daw doon.
Yes, yan ang problema sa naabuso.
Usos? You mean when everybody wants a piece of you, ganon?
Hindi naman. Parang wala na. Naghahanap lang sila ng pro bono.
Pero
Libre.
5 years on.
Yes.
Anong Ay, sorry. Also, I should bring in from the Philippine Star, Editor-in-Chief, Ami Pamintuan. Hi, Ami. I'm sorry.
Oy, parehas
Hi
kami,
everyone.
parehas
Happy
kami-
Wednesday.
Parehas kami bluer than blue.
Happy ba kayo? Wala yatang masyadong good news ngayong araw, ano?
Happy death anniversary. ni
Dapat
Pinoy.
naka-yellow
Oo
ka.
nga eh.
5th year, no?
You should be in yellow.
Hindi, puso ko.
Buso mo dilaw.
Puso ko dilaw.
Maganda sana kung yung suit mo, yellow din, no?
Hindi, gusto ko kasi katerno ni Ami. Blue.
Oo, yan ah. Philippine Star Color.
Ano
There
tinatanong
was
mo kanina? Tinatanong mo?
Ang tanong ko is 5 years on. Has anything changed?
Well,
And if they have changed, are they for the better or for the worse?
Nung buhay kasi si Pinoy, na-demonize siya. Lalo na ng the most popular president sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas, si Digong. Na-demonize siya. At yung kanyang mga proyekto ay na-integrate sa Build. Na practically 2/3 ng Build. Nagsimula nung panahon niya. Tapos siya yung tao na, sabi ko, boss, panatan na natin. Sabi niya, hindi wag, baka sabihin bitter tayo. No? Bitter tayo at wag mong banatan yung successor mo. Ako yung proponent ng banatan.
Siya yung
Ikaw
ano,
talaga yung agitator.
ikaw yung agitator, siya yung he wanted restraint.
No. Parang statesman-like, no? Yung huwag natin banatan, yung huwag natin ikumpara sa ginawa natin, yung sumunod na gobyerno. Paano, iniwanan namin yung sumunod na gobyerno ng
I remember this.
1 trillion na savings eh.
There was a budget surplus
Tapos iniwanan niya
in
si BBM.
2016.
Utang. Wala siyang iniwanan.
Ay nako, don't get me started on the deficit. That's
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the largest. Well, it's the largest. It's at a historic
Dahil
high
very conservative
deficit.
si Pinoy eh. Halimbawa, SSS, yung ilang mga kaalyado niya, gustong doblehin yung benefits ng mga members.
Oo.
Sabi niya, ayon sa ating actuarial study, magsasara yan in the next 5 years kung dodoblehin natin. Dapat medyo sustainable yan. So, hindi yung na makakatulong sa kanya politically, ay dinefer
Pero-
niya para in deference sa susunod na gobyerno.
To be fair though, that was also one of the criticisms against him, right? That he could have been more aggressive. Since the economy
Yeah.
was in a good position at that time, he could have been more aggressive with the reforms, with the infrastructure, with a lot of things, di ba?
Yung infrastructure kasi, siya yung pinakamaraming pinatayong kalsada at tulay. Ibig sabihin, it's no small thing. Pero hindi nga niya pinroject eh. Dahil ayaw niya masyadong mag-epal eh. No? Pero kung susukatin mo yung dami ng schoolhouses, dami ng kalsada, dami ng tulay, marami siyang pinagawa. Record high yun.
But there are also those who see that he could have been more aggressive politically as well
Yeah.
with reform.
Puro review daw.
With the reform agenda. For example, yung FOI is one, and the other one is yung political party reform
yes,
bill
yung
na
FOI.
nasimula na sana pero hindi na umusad.
Oo. Yung sa Kwan kasi, marami nagtutulak sa kanya na baguhin yung 87 Constitution. Sabi niya, yung successor ko na lang. Dahil, kanya Constitution ng nanay ko eh. No, ganun yung kanyang kanya. Kaya medyo dun sa usapin na yan. Pero halimbawa, Hacienda Luisita, siya yung nag-utos sa amin na kanyan. Ibigay na yan sa magsasaka. Mga ganun ba? Dahil nga, ayun lang, ang naging problema niya, hindi ito eh. Hindi ito mga reforms na ito. Naging problema niya, Mama Sapano.
And
Luneta
yung,
hostage crisis. Yun yung mga
Luneta
naging
Saka yung
problema niya.
yung typhoon.
Oo,
Yolanda.
Yolanda
Yolanda.
funds.
And
Yung
response
Yolanda
to
funds.
Yolanda as well.
Yun yung mga naging problema niya.
Na hanggang ngayon, yun pa rin yung narrative online, no? That he failed in Mama Sapa, no? Yung nasaan na yung Yolanda funds, yun pa rin yung nakikita natin.
Pero ako may natatandaan akong positive sa kanya. From the start, yung kayo ang boss ko. Yung message na yun, ano? Up to now, it should resonate. Saka pangalawa, nawala yung wangwang. Hindi naman completely nawala, pero hanggang ngayon,
Pero bumalik
talagang
Bumalik na may
oo,
po.
hindi siya bumalik completely.
Hindi, tsaka yung Napoles, yung pork barrel. No? Pinatanggal yun eh.
Marami kasing nakawala dyan sa Napoles yan ang problema, medyo mix-mix yan eh.
After ng term niya. Hindi during his term, di ba?
Maraming si Napoles lang nakulong eh.
Oo. Ano
Puro ano ngayon? Puro dismiss ngayon.
Pinakawalan-
For inordinate delay.
Yes, pinakawalan ni Digong eh.
Pero
Yung
problema
mga kwan,
dyan.
di ba? Panahon ni Digong pinakawalan yung mga senador. Eh.
Ah.
Yun yung problema.
Basta ako, yun yung malaking bagay. Malaking bagay yun. Ha? Sabi nila, ano ba naman yan? Yung mga nagsisirena. Malaking bagay yun para sa mga ordinaryong motorista.
Actually, problema yun ha. Dahil,
Babawasan yung inis mo sa kalye.
pero problema yun ha. Bilang mo yung presidente na late sa mga meetings. Dahil nga,
Hindi naman.
no
Kapag
tuwang-wang.
presidente naman,
siya yung-
pagbibigyan ka naman.
Oo,
ano?
syempre siya yung
No
exception.
tuwang-wang, di ba? Kahit pa paano, gusto, ayaw niya overtake, ayaw niya ganun eh. Yung ganun ba?
Siyempre, may exemption naman.
Oo.
Papayagan naman yan ng mga tao, naintindihan naman yon.
Oh, pero iba kasi yung wang-wang eh. Di ba? Ang wang-wang ang nagagamit mo para makapag-overtake ka eh. Di ba? Yun yung...
Yeah. Yun. Nawala yun, di ba?
Tapos hahawiin ka
Generally,
ng,
nawala
ba?
siya.
Kaninong kotse ba yun? Yung
Generally.
private plates naman, hindi naman siya government plates.
Yeah. Ako, ang naalala ko, and I don't think I've told you the story before, was 10 years ago when I came back to the Philippines. I was covering business abroad in Singapore. Naabutan ko pa yung maybe last 6-8 months of his presidency. And people, and all the analysts that we talked to all said, you know, the Philippines is no longer the sick man of Asia. So, naging, what was the nickname at that time? The Rising Tiger or the Bright Spot? Something like that. Basta yun yung headline na naalala ko that a lot of the analysts were telling us it's no longer the sick
Yeah.
man of Asia. We got
Sayang, ano?
investment grade ratings. Tapos naalala ko, when I was in Singapore, it was so boring to cover the Philippines kasi walang
Controversy.
Wala nangyayari.
huge scandal.
No news is good
exactly.
news.
No news is good news, exactly. So it was
Yeah.
very quiet.
Actually, middle ng term niya, may bahagi ako ng isang grupo na kinukumbinsi siya na baguhin yung constitution para mag-extend siya ng term. Dahil nga, very popular siya noon at aaprubahan ng tao yung chacha para sa term extension. Yun yung data analytics noon. Pero sabi niya, no.
Ayaw na niya.
Ayaw na
He never
bago.
wanted to be president to begin with.
Yes. Namatay lang si Cory, di ba? Kaya siya naging presidente.
Dapat kasi nag-chat siya without term extension.
Pero you can never put
Yung
Pero-
point,
put limits
yan ang problema dito.
Pero yun din kasi-
Talagang kailangan naman na di ba? At,
Ano?
constitutions have to be dynamic eh.
Yes, at saka
At
6
marami
years.
namang dapat baguhin sa constitution natin na panahon pa ng bago pa nag-internet yung constitution natin to make us more competitive, etc. etc.
Yes.
Kaya lang hindi mapigilan itong mga para naglulundagan ng kung ano-ano, kanya-kanya.
Tsaka nun kasi may,
Kapag
may kasabihan
Pag may
amin,
nag-introduce, nako.
may kasabihan amin na 6 years is too long for a bad president and
Yeah,
too short,
correct.
too
BR
short
nagsabi
for a
nun.
good one,
Correct.
di ba? Dahil yung first year mo kasi, learning curve yan eh. Lalo na for Pinoy na hindi naman niya linya yung management o governance. Kalawa, yung last year mo, lame duck ka na eh. So practically, you have 4 years para solusyonan yung mga problema ng gobyerno. Kaya sinasabi, baka pwedeng American model man lang, 2 terms, di ba?
That's 4-4.
Dahil yung ginawang 1 term, that was because of the 86 EDSA uprising na ayaw ng tatagal ang isang presidente
Napaso eh.
or dictator. Pero, siyempre, nagbabago ang sitwasyon eh. Kung ang habol mo governance, napakaraming problema,
Continuity.
baka hindi kaya ng 4 na taon practically.
Pero alam mo sabi nila, nakasira daw dun sa administrasyon niya, itong cabinet member na bumibili ng DVD.
Oo nga.
Oo nga, yun, bumibili ng
Grabe
DVD.
yun, grabe yun. Nag-resign yun eh.
Big scandal.
Nag-resign yun, hindi tinanggap eh. Muntik na mag-collapse yung gobyerno dahil sa 25 pesos na DVD. Diba? Oo, grabe yun, no? Oo.
Tsaka
Alam mo,
may-
para ano, no, for
Sino ba yun? Sino ba
continuity,
yun?
no? Kasi yan ang pinag-uusapan lagi dyan eh. Sa term extension, you need continuity. Siguro pwedeng mag-continue yung party. Yan,
Oo.
yan ang pwede natin gawin. Para hindi personality, yung party system, lakasan mo,
Which was
ibalik
the,
mo yung ano.
which
Siguro
was the-
2 or 3 parties, pwede na.
which
Para
is nga
hindi
why
yung
we recall
person, di ba?
the push for
Yung policies ng party, yun yung itutuloy niya or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
At least hindi ganito kagulang dami.
Kaya
Ngayon, tingnan mo sa Senado, lahat independent republic.
Kaya nga
Hindi mo
buksa yung
malaman sa
pagkakataon nun
gulo-gulo
yung the push for the political
Wala
party reform bill.
sumusuporta sa isang bloke. O, hindi
mean-
sa party, nothing is holding anything together.
Pero nung dati kasi, nung panahon namin, meron kang tinatawag na party whip. Oo, tsaka,
Kaya nga,
tsaka kahit
wala
meron...
nang party ngayon. Ano
I
magkakawit?
understand the logic behind what Ami is saying, but that also hasn't been the magic bullet. I mean, you look at a country like the UK that has had seven, coming into 7 prime ministers in 10 years now. So Labour Party is still going to be electing have elected their next leader. Pero, I mean, nagpapalit-palit pa rin eh. Right?
Yes, pero
Talaga magpapalit siya,
the
pero it's within
bureaucracy-
the party.
the bureaucracy
Saka kung party
remains.
members yan, hindi yan pipilit nung medyo tatanga-tanga sa in the party, na popular lang, yun ang magiging bida sa kanila. They will pick the competent person for the survival of the party, hindi ba?
Pero dahil
Yan,
wala
yan ang
kang...
isang argumento dyan.
Pero wala kang tunay na parties dito eh.
Yun na nga eh.
Yun yung problema
Wala
mo.
nga eh.
So we're a long way
Wala nga, nasira
away.
eh. Ewan ko kung paano pa tayo makakabalik sa ano,
At
medyo
saka,
malakas na party.
at saka hindi ganun ka-professional yung civil service. Halimbawa sa Europe, halimbawa Belgium,
Yes.
2.5 years,
Yes.
almost 3 years, walang gobyerno.
Actually, yes.
Walang gobyerno. Pero
Sa Japan,
it was
pero
moving
gumagana.
along. Oo.
Gumagana yung,
Gumagalaw pa rin.
yung
Kaya nga.
bureaucracy, di ba? So, dahil
Kaya
nga,
nga, kaya nga
professional
mas malala na, o sira na yung bureaucracy mo,
Oo.
mahina pa yung party system mo.
Oo.
Kaya hindi ko tayo kagulo.
Kaya,
Something has to improve. Oh. Well, at this point, medyo late na tayo, no? 2 years na lang eh. Hanggang
the
election
House,
naman.
the House has filed a party list reform bill.
Yan, titignan natin yan.
We
Oh.
have
pero
party
hindi,
list
oh,
reform
pero hindi mo kasi pwedeng gawin yung party list reform bill
without
without
fixing the
a
dynasty.
bigger
So,
political elephant in the
Yeah.
room, di ba? Yung usapin ng anti-dynasty. No? Magpa-party list reform ka, tapos wala ka namang anti-dynasty law, di ba? So, it cannot be done in isolation. Katulad din ng maraming
Complementary
problema.
daw yan. Ewan ko hindi ko pa kasi nababasa, sabi nila, yung party list bill na yan is supposed to complement yung mahina
Yes.
nating
Yes.
anti-dynasty bill na pinasa
Correct.
ng House.
Oo.
Hindi ko pa nakikita para ikumpara kung totoo nga yung claim na yun.
Oh, parang yung ating economic problems, hindi siya pwedeng parcel lang inaayos mo.
Oh.
Dahil integrated yan eh.
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yan na nga.
So-
Yun ang
so-
sabi nila na complementary daw yan. Hindi ko kasi nababasa yung sa party lista, yung proposal. Yung sa anti-dynasty, nakita ko na. Pero yung sa party list bill, hindi ko pa nakikita eh.
But
Kung
all
totoo
these,
nga na it is supposed to complement yung mga medyo kahinaan doon sa, maraming kahinaan. Doon
but
sa
all these measures
anti-dynasty
book,
measure.
will make you spend political capital. So what you would want, I suppose, would be somebody who's very, very strong politically with a very good popular base, who's willing to
Yes.
spend that
Political
base.
capital.
In
the
other words, a
capital.
unicorn.
For political party reform. Hindi lang yung party list, hindi lang yung dynasty party list, also yung political party reform bill. That includes yung
Yeah.
yung pagbabalimbing. What's that in English? Yung,
Yun.
Yung
Turncoat.
Turncoatism.
Turncoatism.
Oh.
Turncoatism.
And you should have a minimum of so many years before you transfer parties and so on down the line. So mga ganun eh. And of course, yung party list and yung dynasty law.
Parang yung
nga,
inulit ko
lahat
yung
yan,
economy.
charter change yan eh.
Yung economy halimbawa, may mga nagpo-propose na talagang i-overhaul ang BIR, i-overhaul ang Bureau of Customs. Maganda yon, no? Maganda yon. Pero you cannot do that in isolation dun sa mga macroeconomic policies.
Yung
ng gobyerno.
DVD supplier mo, tumatawag.
Oo nga, oo nga.
Hindi ako marunong magpa nito eh.
Nag-DVD ka pa rin?
Saka yung sa ano,
Hindi ako marunong magpatay nito eh.
ukay-ukay.
Oo.
Streaming na kami ngayon eh.
Ha? Oo nga eh.
DVD supplier mo.
Oo, rinig na rinig, oh. Live, yung,
Mga CD supplier pa nga yan.
yung nagkukuhan, yung
VCD.
tumatawag. Oo. Pasensya na po.
Wala nang DVD ngayon kayo, ha?
Nasa Storycon pa po. Oo.
Wala nang DVD, streaming na lang ngayon.
But you're right.
BCD.
It's easy to say, i-overhaul mo yung BIR, i-overhaul mo yung customs. That's not necessarily gonna get rid of the corruption.
Yes.
I mean, it will help siguro, theoretically.
Tsaka yung general taxation system mo. Diba?
Masyadong, there are too many
Masyadong indirect yung
incentives
sources
to-
Masyadong maraming leakages. Diba? Tapos
Kaya nga tayo sinaksakan ng kung ano-anong value-added tax, saka excise tax, hindi nila makolekta yung tax na maayos.
Ito yung trivia sa inyo. When Pinoy stepped down on June 30, 2016, where was the peso to the dollar?
Ha,
Nalala niyo pa?
hindi na.
46 to 47.
Kaya nga.
yung debt to GDP. Yung panahon ni Pinoy.
Should be around below 60. 60 is the threshold, international
Hindi.
threshold.
It was around 50.
Bago yung
50 lang ba?
tandaan nyo ha,
around 50.
before the first Asian financial crisis,
Ayun yung
yung
mangutang.
ano natin, yung pera natin, saka sa Thai baht, halos pareho ha.
Yes.
1:1 halos.
Yes, I remember
Just
this.
a couple of years later, eto tayo ngayon. Tingnan nyo kung magkano ngayon.
Yes.
Yung baht, saka yung peso.
So now we're at about 61. Some economists are forecasting up to 63
Tingnan
pa.
nyo.
Aabot pa
Kailan
ng
lang,
63.
ilang taon lang yan.
Halimbawa sa debt, very conservative si Pinoy. Ayaw niya mangutang eh. Kaya nung nagsimula si Digong, ang total debt is 5.8 trillion. Na hindi ng Aquino government yung entire 30 years before Digong. Ano, tapos nung natapos si Digong, naging 13 trillion. No?
To be fair, the context there is, of course, we experienced a
Yung
once-in-a-generation
COVID. Yung
pandemic
COVID
that nobody foresaw, and you need a lot of money to fix it.
Actually, hindi. Marami doon sa pandon ay mga grants at saka aid. No?
Some grants and
Oo,
aid.
ang dami nun eh. Kaya nga nagkaroon ka ng Parmali eh. No?
That's another topic.
Saka ano
Well,
ha,
that was supposed to be for the pandemic.
context pa
At
rin.
least on the surface.
In-acknowledge naman ni Digong nung umpisa ng term niya na maganda yung in-inherit niyang ekonomiya.
May budget surplus.
At ang sabi nga niya, if I remember rightly, kung ano man ang
in-acknowledge niya yun.
polisiya niya noon,
Salamat.
yun din ngayon.
Yeah.
Ina-acknowledge naman niya yun.
So he was given a huge budget surplus. So a lot of fiscal
Yeah.
space to do the right thing. Again, naalala ko din when I moved back here about 10 years ago, the stock market was pushing towards 10,000. Ngayon, di tayo makalagpas-lagpas ng 6,000. So I believe we are the only stock market in Southeast Asia that's reversing. Bumabaliktad tayo. And that shows
Sa
you.
mga iskandalo
a lot
dito,
of people,
mag-invest ka ba? Yan ang problema
kaya
eh.
nga. So a lot of people aren't invested.
Diba?
That's fine. Pero ang point din
It's a
is
trust, matter of trust.
it's a trust thing. It's a confidence
Pag-market.
thing. It's a trusting in the economy.
Sabi nga ng mga kaibigan ni BBM na mga Taipan, sabi niya, grudgingly, sabi nila, yung best time sa business nila was during the time of Pinoy. Dahil hindi siya
Naamin
interventionist.
naman nila. Pag tinanong.
Pero I wonder lang, Bok, how people feel on the ground. Eh. Kasi siyempre iba yung narrative that was popularized in the last 6 years of
agree.
under Duterte. Iba yung what the numbers would tell you, at least on the surface. Eh. Diba?
Yes.
I do remember kasi nung panahon ni Duterte, parang daming galit kay Pinoy. Parang buong bansa galit kay Pinoy.
Oh, pero nung natapos si Pinoy, siya yung highest approval rating than
Yeah.
any president before him. Na mataas yung kanyang ratings no? Nung
mataas
habang siya
siya.
ay presidente at saka nung nagtapos siya.
His
Siyempre,
closing ratings were high.
yeah, very high. Tapos
Yeah,
nung
high.
bumalik
Very
si Digong, si Digong yung highest. No?
Highest si Digong.
Si Digong.
Highest si
Tapos
Digong.
dinemonize niya yung previous government. Without admitting na yung kanyang main cornerstone, yung build, 2/3 nun nagsimula ng panahon ni Pinoy. No? Yun yung, halimbawa ako personally, nag-negotiate ako sa France para doon sa mga barko na gamit ng Coast Guard natin ngayon. No? Sa OSEA. Panyan ODA yan galing sa French government.
They were bought under ODA?
Yes.
Okay.
No? Ang kwalang nila, walang armas. Walang armas yung mga boats. Pero dinala rito yan. Pero dumating yan 2016 nung first months ni Digong. At kinlaim nila Natawa ko, sila yung may gawa.
Lahat naman ng subsequent presidencies claim.
Oo, ganyan naman
Ganun
yan.
naman yan
Dito,
eh.
pag new
Oo.
administration.
Once
you
your
will claim
term starts,
everything.
you will claim credit for certain things naman talaga. President Marcos is, it's
Pero
the same
medyo
thing
parang
there.
sobra.
Ting sa Davao na.
Parang sobra.
Cebu ba yun?
Okay, let's pivot now for a sec and bring in mobile journalist Merimon Reyes, who's covering day 4 of the impeachment pre-trial conference. Merimon, what do you have?
Good afternoon. So far, yung House Prosecution Panel, nag-file sila ng kanilang manifestation regarding some parts of the pretrial conference. Pero yung pinakamatimbang dito ay yung manifestation nila na hopefully yung green box, yung BIR na box, na supposedly naglalaman daw ng tax records related to Vice President Sara Duterte ay mabuksan na ngayon during the pretrial conference. Dahil so far, tuloy-tuloy pa naman daw yung marking nila ng pieces of evidence, so pwede pa naman daw. Pero ang nasabi naman ng defense ni Attorney Michael Poa is nagsusulat pa raw sila ng kanilang formal na kasagutan dito. So hindi pa sila nagbibigay talaga ng tugon if they are going to be blocking it or taking precedence sa kung ano man yung pagbabasehan nila nitong manifestation. Pero ang kani-kanina lamang from the impeachment clerk of court naman na si Attorney Ray Bantug, ayaw niyang pangunahan. Dahil ito raw ay something na kailangan pagdesisyonan ng impeachment court. Ang malinaw sa ngayon, ipapaikot niya na raw itong manifestation sa opisina ng mga senator judge. Kakausapin niya raw si Senate President Sherwin Gatchalian, as well as he will be consulting rin with other members of the Senate. Pero ang tinitingnan din kasi dito, sabi naman ni Sec Bantug, though kung hindi umabot ngayong pre-trial conference, yung pagbubukas or magkaroon ng desisyon, kung mabubuksan na ba itong green box or yung BIR box, pwede pa naman daw yan kung sakali man sa trial proper. Pero personal opinion lang daw yun ni Sec Bantug, ayaw niya lang i-preempt yung magiging desisyon ng impeachment court. And kung sakali man na for now, wala talagang magiging desisyon regarding this, nakadepende na rin daw yan sa motion na ipa-file kung sakali ng prosecution panel. Pero hindi pa raw imposible yung July 6 na target start ng impeachment trial. Though masikip na yung schedule nila kasi supposedly hanggang bukas nang dapat matapos ito. Pero at max hanggang Friday para yung pre-trial order mailabas Monday or Tuesday. Itong Saturday na paparating, gusto raw i-secure ito ni Sec Bantug para raw sa housekeeping. Bok.
Pero who gets to decide nga on whether or not they can open the green box? Kasi if it's going to be the court itself, it's going to be way past this week pa. I mean, it's going to be July 6 down the line. Right now, you're looking at prosecutors and defense attorneys. I suppose they do not have the authority to make that decision. Neither does Bantug.
Bok, it's an open question, sabi ni Sec Bantug. So, ang questions kasi kanina, even natanong namin to kay Congresswoman Laila de Lima na nagsabi or nagsalita tungkol sa manifestation. Depende raw yan kung yung Senate President lang daw ba yan as the sole presiding officer, kung Senate kung impeachment court ba to as a whole, kung kailangan. Pero ang malinaw, ang sinasabi ni Sec Bantug, hindi raw siya. Wala raw call
Hindi si
dito
Bantug.
ang clerk of court. So that would be a matter to be resolved by the impeachment court. Though, ang inaantabayanan nga lang natin ngayon, kung magkakaroon na ba ito ng development, kung before the reconvening nila sa July 6, mabubuksan ba ito or if hindi. Sabi naman, ang ginagawa lang naman ngayon is yung physical marking ng pieces of evidence na gustong i-present o planong i-present ng parehong partido. Iba pa raw ito sa formal offer of evidence kung saan ma-question kung ma-admit ba to as an evidence or mapapatanggal. So, well, as far as Sec Bantug's memory was concerned, part naman daw ng pre-trial brief with some reservation itong BIR box. So far, sa pagkakalala niya, pero babalikan niya rin daw yun. So, either way, kung hindi umabot ngayon, pwede pa naman daw yun sa trial proper. But still, the decision would depend sa mapag-uusapan ng impeachment court.
And kung sakali mang mapag-desisyonan na buksan yan during the pre-trial conference, kung sakali lang just for marking, because I think that's what they want to do, for marking, alam nang mag-mark sila tapos nakapikit yung mata para hindi mabasa yung contents, di ba?
Oo nga.
Sa
Saka kailangan ikwento
Pilipinas,
sa atin
posible yun.
kung ano laman.
Mamark ko lang, hindi ko babasahin kung ano laman.
Ano yung minamark mo?
So, in
What are
other
you
words,
marking?
they will eventually
will
be
have to read
perusing
it, yeah.
the document.
Ikaw, ina-underestimate mo yung
Yes,
ating
Bok.
mga politiko eh.
Kung paano ginagawa ngayon yung marking ng evidence sa pre-trial, ganun din yung gagawin sa BIR box kapag binuksan. And ang nasabi ni Congresswoman De Lima, kung sakali daw ito ay papaloob sa Article of Impeachment 2 or yung tungkol sa unexplained wealth ni VP Sara Duterte. So, though ang nililinaw din ni De Lima, hindi ito nakita whatsoever yung laman ng House Committee on Justice. Kasi nga, napagbotohan nga noong April, so natransmit daw dito sa Senado, kaya nakadepende na talaga ngayon kung ano ang mangyayari dito sa Green Box.
Pero Marymon, ano yung
Malalaman ba ng
dahilan?
media kung ano laman nun? Malalaman ba yun ng media?
Naku, Ami, ang tinatanong namin kanina si Kong De Lima, pero since di nga nila alam, pero ang alam lang nila dito, supposedly ito ay tax records connected to VP Sara, or
Yeah.
pero that's as how far we know sa nilalaman nito. So, kung sakali man na mabubuksan to, mamamarkahan, mailalagay na yung exhibit nito, pwedeng sunod na makita din natin to kung sakali man sa trial proper. Pero kung hindi pa siya bubuksan ngayon, mamamarkahan, aabangan natin kung mabubuksan ba ito at mamamarkahan sa impeachment trial, or kung hindi na talaga siya mabubuksan, kung parang Pandora's box.
Pero Marymon, ano yung paliwanag nila? Interested ako sa paliwanag nila. Bakit ayaw nilang markahan? No? Isang very basic na ginagawa. So ano yung paliwanag nila?
Ronald, yung kung bakit ayaw pang markahan ngayon o yung naging boto nila sa House nung April?
Hindi, ngayon.
Kasi hindi pa siya,
Trial.
well, may points of contention pa raw kasi.
Yes.
And ayun nga, ang huling nasabi kasi ni Sec Bantug, part siya nung pre-trial brief, pero yun nga, hindi pa nagkakaroon ng pagmamarka, hindi pa siya naisasalang, hindi rin pa siya nabubuksan talaga. So, yun yung nilalaman ng manifestation nila, na yung tinransmit dito na green box, dahil nga pinagbotohan ng House Committee on Justice na wag munang buksan, buksan na. So, kumbaga, napasa yung bola ngayon dito sa Senado, and they are manifesting sa impeachment court na payagan ng buksan etong BIR box. Kasi nga, doon sa House Committee on Justice, hindi siya nabuksan. Kaya dito, hanggat hindi siya nabubuksan, hindi rin siya mamamarkahan. And hindi pa siya pwedeng markahan as an exhibit kahit yung kahon lang. So, sabi ni Sec Bantug, for now, kahon lang daw talaga ito.
Kwarta
Anong sabi ng
o
defense?
kahon?
Anong argument
Sabi
nila
nga
against
ni
opening?
Panchito.
Hindi alam ni
Ang
Mary
kanino,
yung
walang
Kasi-
sinabi
Kasi-
kasing direct answer si Attorney
Sino yan?
Michael Coa.
Pepper
Basta ang sabi,
Pepper
nagsusulat daw
Pintel.
sila, pero they will be answering. And wala talaga kahit anong pangungulit natin kay Attorney Poa, ayaw niya na muna i-preempt yung magiging final say ng defense team tungkol dito.
Any more updates on the witness lists, Marymon? Because, I mean,
So
even
far-
although hindi pa ni-release yung official, even now you can see a lot of narratives and theories on social media. What do we know about the witness list on both sides?
So far, Regina, yung tungkol kasi dito, ang sinabi ni lead prosecutor, Congresswoman Jerry Luistro, ayaw daw nila tawagin itong surprise na witnesses, more on reserved witnesses ang tawag sa kanila. At dahil may exemption naman daw dito, na kung may concerns daw on security or safety, okay lang yan. Basta importante, ang mahalaga dito is yung disclosure 3 days before the presentation of the witnesses, dapat ma-disclose sila sa impeachment court. So technically, hindi siya much of a surprise. Pero ang nasabi ni Attorney Poa, meron din daw sila so far, mga witnesses na hindi pa nadidisclose publicly, pero aantabayanan natin. Hindi nga lang kasi sila nagbabanggit talaga ngayon. Even Congresswoman De Lima kanina umaga, ayaw niya na raw magbanggit muna ng kahit na ano tungkol sa listahan nila ng witnesses at kung meron na nga talaga silang naka-ready na reserved witnesses.
I see. So that's one difference here, no? As compared to, say, the Blue Ribbon Committee, you can't just bring witnesses on the day off. They have to present them 3 days before the trial, correct?
Correct. Ito yung sinasabi nila De Lima na ayaw daw magkaroon na ng situation na parang maa-ambush daw na may witness na bigla ang ihaharap. And itong request talaga o yung paglalatag ulit na kailangan may disclosure 3 days before the presentation, nanggaling daw ito sa defense team. And parang nga hindi magkagulo-gulo na magkakagulatan daw, tinanggap ng House Prosecution Panel. And naging laman din yan ng kanilang manifestation.
Okay.
Marymon, mahuhulaan naman natin yung laman yung BIR. They are tax declarations, saka I think some property tax declarations din. So, bakit hindi pa markahan?
Kasi technically dito ngayon nakasara pa yung box na
Hindi, bakit
pinagbotohan.
nga ayaw ka nila? Di ba dapat kapag ganyan alam na ebidensya yan eh. Di ba kailangan malaman na ng both sides na ito yung pag-aanuhan natin?
Mm.
Official declaration naman yun eh.
Mm. And yun nga, part nga daw siya, so far, sa pagkakalala ni Sec Bantog, sa pre-trial brief ng House Prosecution Panel. Pero ang parang pinaka-hindrance kasi dito, yung hindi pa nabubuksan yung kahon na tinransmit dito sa Senado. So yun yung pinaka-hinihintay natin na call ng Senate as an impeachment court.
Okay.
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 We'll leave that there. Thank you so much for your updates. Mary Bon Reyes reporting from the Senate.
Thank you, Mary Mon.
Thank you, Marymon.
Thank you.
I think the thing kasi with,
I
with
was-
the green box is you know, whether or not it will be accepted as evidence by by the impeachment court is a determination
Pero
of the
hindi
court.
ba yun ang ginagawa ng pre-trial? Tinitingnan mo nga ebidensya, ipipresenta.
Yeah.
Medyo
Yeah.
nako-confuse lang ako. Hindi ko lang alam yung proseso kasi.
Yung sequence.
Kasi kung yan ang ng pre-trial na pag-uusapan nyo, ano ba yung papasok natin ebidensya, ano hindi. Pwede ba yung surprise evidence? Andiyan na sa harap mo yung kahon eh.
Kasi if I recall correctly, nung impeachment sa House, ang decision nila, we will leave it to the impeachment court
Oo.
to make the determination
Kasi
whether to
trial,
open it or
ano
not.
yun? Eto meron na kayong naka-swear in na yung mga judge na
I think
yan,
it's probably covering their legal basis.
At ayaw nila.
Because nag-argue sila. For example, yung bank records, right? The
Yun
law
ang hindi
says,
pwede kasi isusubpina mo pa yun eh.
yes, but
Ito nandyan na eh.
Yes, but the law says the bank secrecy law exemptions are number one for impeachment cases. Ang hindi pa yata sila clear, what they haven't defined is when does the impeachment proper start? Because when the House held those hearings back in was it March or February, nag-argue yung defense na hindi pa to impeachment proper. So you can't
Sa
open
House
it.
yun.
Yes,
So you
kaya-
can't open it.
Kaya very cautious sila.
Correct. So I think it's a matter of
Ayaw
covering.
nilang ma-TRO sila ng Supreme Court.
baka
Pero ito
mamaya
nasa Senado na eh.
baka mamaya ebidensya nila sayang
Magamit
dahil
na naman.
Exactly.
inanalify
So
ng Supreme Court.
And that's why they keep
Bagay.
tossing it to the Senate kasi sila lang dun, sigurado na yon. We're very clear the impeachment would have started and they can do whatever they want. They can subpoena documents, they can open the box, whatever it is,
Yes.
diba? So I think medyo splitting hairs na tayo dito eh. When has the impeachment trial started or not is the question. But anyways, yung joke ni Ronald kanina, I don't think Marymon would understand.
Joke.
Yung
Pepe
kwarta
Pimentel.
o kahon.
Panchito. Naging Panchito.
Hindi ko pala Pepe Pimentel yun. Hindi si Panchito.
Di ba naman si Panchito?
Hindi na niya alam yung reference na yon.
Si Panchito kasama ni Dolphy.
Pero ancient history na kasi kaya may mix mo eh. Kaya yung, alam mo, order ni Mrs. Alam mo kung ano yun?
Hindi.
Baguio Oil.
Baguio Oil.
Diba? Ancient history yan eh.
Alalo pa.
May Baguio Oil pa hanggang ngayon ha.
Oh, yeah.
Ano yun ha? Malakas pa rin yun.
Pero wala nang kwarta o kahon. Diba?
Wala na,
May meron na
Hindi
ngayon
ko
deal or
alam
no
ha.
deal.
Parang
Deal
meron
or
pa
no
eh.
deal, yung pumalit.
Diba? Parang meron pa. Some new version.
Yeah,
Kwarta o?
Some new
Hindi na.
version of it. Parang may ganun pa na new version sa mga game shows.
Yung dealer, pero iba yung dealer. Dati kasi Pepe Pimentel, saka ngayon kasi mga sexing mga saka sino ba yan? Yung
Hindi.
Yan ang pinanonood ni
Hindi
Eric
Saka
sa
may
mga game
humor.
show.
May
yung
humor
mga
nun
sexy.
eh. Dahil komedyante si Pepe Pimentel eh.
You mean to say hindi na mag-work yung katulad ni Pepe Pimentel ngayon?
tingin ko hindi na.
May wit and humor yun eh. Ngayon, lahat kasi performative eh. Diba? Oo.
Ayun na naman yung DVD supplier niya. Mag-break na nga tayo. You're watching Storycon on One. You just need to go on a very quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Circle C ba?
This is the Story Conference Group or the Storycon Group.
We've got developing news in the Stories Man and Headlines. Welcome back to Storycon, the Story Conference. I'm Ed Lingao.
And I'm Regina Lay, still with us. Ambi Pomentun of the Philippine Star and Ronald Llamas, our resident political pahamak.
Instigator.
By your own admission, that ikaw yung nagpahamak kay Pinoy. Just kidding.
At nag-instigate.
Medyo marami yun.
Makibalita tayo sa anong banner ng Star bukas, Ami?
Wala, pare-pareho tayo. Inaabangan natin yung ano. Dagdag ko lang doon sa mga hindi nyo nabanggit. Si Gardo.
Yes.
Si Gardo papasok sa Philippines tomorrow.
Yes,
Thursday.
typhoon.
Gardo sa new
Francisco
LPA,
paalis
ko na ba?
na. Paalis na, oo.
Si Francisco
Gardo,
paalis
bago.
na.
Bago, malakas na, tagulan
Iba
eh.
iniisip mong Gardo eh.
Naalala mo si Gardo Bertone.
Sabi
Oh,
na
yan.
nga, iba Gardo iniisip ko eh. Ikaw
Kaya
naman-
ito, merong
ikaw
istorya
naman
dito,
kaisip nun.
DILG chief, sabi niya, Tacloban shooting daw. It's a case of bullying gone wrong. Ano kaya, hindi ko maintindihan
Well,
exactly kung
I'm
ibig
wondering
sabihin.
if that's their new finding because that was Monday's angle ng local police.
Yeah.
I'm
Hindi,
wondering if
ngayon
that's a
to.
new
Anong
finding or
bullying
if that's
gone wrong?
Daming
Ano
claims
yung
eh.
bullying gone wrong? Meron bang bullying gone correctly? Ano yan?
Yes, well, that's a good point.
Maybe
ibig
there's
sabihin?
bullying
Hindi ko lang
done
malaman, ha?
politely.
Hindi, wala pa kasi story. Yun lang ang medyo nai-intrigue lang ako dito.
Teka lang, Ami. Let me just correct you. I don't
Hindi, wala
think
pa akong
it's...
detalye. I'm not sure if I got that story right.
I also read a story that came out today, but
Yeah.
that was Monday's angle pa eh. So I was wondering if
Hindi, bago to eh, bago to.
I was wondering kung delayed yung kanyang
In fact,
announcement
ang istorya
or shared new
kahapon,
information.
daw hindi bullying. Di ba? Mukhang hindi bullying kahapon yung istorya. Ngayon, bumalik tayo sa bullying. Kaya hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari.
Ami, dun sa Ateneo, yung CIDG claim. Na,
Yun na nga, 10 to 11
it
personalities
was not
to
an
face
accident?
criminal
na
cases.
hindi siya accidental.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was not an accident. We're talking about Batagonia
Yes,
and
yes.
Divine Adili.
Ano lang latest doon?
Medyo ano yun.
Ang latest doon
Baka
is...
nire-relate nga nila dun sa either negligence or hazing. Hindi ko pa rin nakikita yung detalye. Criminal cases.
But as far as the boys are
either
concerned...
negligence or hazing.
But as far as the boys are concerned, the latest is na nilibing na si Butterbonia.
Yeah.
Whilst about an hour ago, Ateneo posted that Adili's remains have arrived in the UAE en route to Nigeria, en route to Lagos, where he will be received by representatives of Ateneo de Manila University there, as well as the Jesuits in Nigeria and
Papawisan
the
ka talaga.
Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Milk up.
Ang alam natin
Lungkot
about
na.
that, the case is that Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla said their report is almost complete and they will be submitting it to the DOJ on Friday for charges. I specifically heard him say for charges, so clearly there will be charges in this case. And then separately, I think it was it Colonel Morico who said mga 10 to 11 people daw. They're looking at
Yeah,
maybe
marami yun.
10 to 11 people.
Dami nun.
That's a conspiracy.
Kaya siguradong kasama yon, kasama dun yung mga nagtitrain, saka probably if it's hazing, merong responsibilidad dyan dapat yung school officials. Kung i-link nila yan sa hazing, a broad definition of hazing.
Yes, or reckless imprudence. Not
Yes.
sure if they were looking at the hazing angle at length. We do know the PNP operatives tried to recreate the scenario. No, pumunta sila sa Dipakulaw, and they tried to
Oo,
recreate
scientific.
it to try to gather
Meron pa mga
evidence.
mga
But you know-
assessment nung depth, nung dagat, saka ganun-ganun.
Oo. In order to build the case. But you know what's interesting is until now, we still don't have the timeline of what happened, which I think the school should have publicized already at this point, di ba? Even in their earlier explanations, wala rin tayong timeline. We were piecing it together kung ano nangyari. But no official word yet on exactly what happened and how the incident unfolded.
Kaya, lungkot. Kaya sabi ko nga, walang good news ngayong araw eh.
The good news is,
Sige, nga,
sige.
glass half full mo.
Ako, glass half full ako Naghahanap ako rito eh. Wala
good
akong
news
makita.
is,
It's
Well,
Wednesday.
yung price ng oil, bumaba.
exactly.
Kahapon pa yun eh.
Hindi.
The price
yun,
of
ngayon,
fertilizer has
kahapon
gone
pa yun,
down.
ikaw naman.
The price of fertilizer in the global markets has gone down. Yun ang good
Ang
news.
problema, nung nagtanim
okay.
yung ating farmers, mataas yung
Mataas
price
yung
ng
presyo.
fertilizer.
So ngayon,
So yung farm gate price niyan in 2 to 3 months
Is mataas.
will be high.
Oo.
So yung food inflation mo
Ah.
ay mag-i-increase in 3 months.
Yeah.
Pag harvest
You haven't
time
seen
nila.
the effect yet eh.
Oo.
Yan, chichismisin ko si Ronald. Yung trillion peso march sa June 28, Ronald.
Hindi
Catholic
yan-
schools, nag-issue ng statement. Catholic schools are supporting
Hindi yan trillion
yung
peso
white
march.
march, no? White ribbon march na yun,
Oo,
ano?
hindi yan trillion peso march. Part yan ng trillion peso. No? March. Dahil may mga kaunting pan dyan, mga differences.
White ribbon
tsaka
march na
dynamic.
siya.
Pero supported din yan ng simbahan. Pero yung trillion
Yes.
peso march, magmamarcha yan sa opening ng impeachment.
July 6.
Oo,
June 28 to eh.
5 or 6, 28 yan, iba yan. No? So,
June 28.
yung talagang trillion peso march ay maglo-launch yan sa start ng impeachment. Ang tawag nila the Jericho March.
The
Jericho March naman yun.
Oo, dahil
You
may
bring
mga,
down the,
may mga trumpets yan. May mga
trumpet.
trumpets. Oo.
To bring down
Ginawa yan
the,
nung-
yung
ginawa yan-
pinabagsak doon, yung torre.
Oh, ginawa yan ng panahon ni Erap.
Yung torre. Oh.
Oh,
Tignan natin
okay.
kung mag-work. Oh.
Okay.
Tapos gusto nyo, si Senator Amy Marcos, kini-question sa COA yung promotion ng 5 na hinabol yung last minute
The
during
generals.
the special session.
Yes.
Yung
Tapos na daw
kine-question
yung
din,
tapos na daw yung period of
kine-question din ni
promotion
Marcoleta yun eh.
nung
Naalala mo, kine-question din ni Senator Marcoleta yun.
Yes.
Talo
Oo.
sila ni Ping Lacson. Dun sa
Kasi
dates.
kung susundan talaga, technically, hindi na daw pwede. Within 1 year na nung mga
Oh, within 1 year of their
Titignan natin
appointments.
kung ano yung merong prohibition sa promotion pag
Yeah.
magre-retire na yung
Yes. Ang
hindi ko alam kung covered tong 5 na to, hindi ko alam.
Yes. Ang sabi nila
Kaya nga
ay...
hinahabol nun kaya malaking paghihinagpis nung nag-boycott yung yung at the time yung majority dahil na yung naapektuhan nga yung mga officers na yan, yung promotion nila.
But I mean, they could also argue na it's, the Senate was
Kasalanan kasi nung
paralyzed. The Senate was paralyzed, so,
It was through no fault of
Force
theirs.
majeure.
Oh, they can, force majeure. Force majeure. Okay.
Yun na nga. Kaya hindi natin
we have
alam.
our-
Pero
we have a guest.
question tingnan natin.
Okay. Ami,
Sa COA Pinoy Yeah.
let's bring in our guest for today, Attorney Israelito Torion. Welcome back to Storycon. Sir, can you hear us,
Hi,
Attorney? Ay,
Parang
nag-freeze.
nag-freeze siya, Nakikita ko parang nag-freeze.
Okay, we were planning to talk about the case of
Nag-freeze siya.
Batagbonia.
Nandyan siya, pero nag-freeze.
Okay, we'll try to get him back.
Baka kailangan, na lang, phone. May video siya, naka-freeze
Oo, direct, baka mas maigi kung telepono na lang.
By phone. Nakikita
audio
ko
lang.
siya, pero
Just-
Baka
naka-freeze
yung
siya.
signal medyo,
We'll try
baba.
We'll try again right now.
Oh, yan na. May video na.
Hi.
Hi, attorney.
Attorney, magandang hapon po.
Nakikita niyo siya? Nakikita ko siya.
Hello, ma'am, Ami. Magandang hapon.
There.
Hi. Ayan na
Magandang
pala.
hapon.
Okay na.
Magandang hapon.
Chappy.
Pero nagchatsapi, attorney,
Hi.
nagchatsapi po yung yung ating baka po mas maigi kung patay natin ng
Audio na lang.
video tapos audio na lang po para yung bandwidth hindi po nagkokompetensya.
Sige. Okay.
Para po mas malinaw yung ating usapan.
Ayan.
Ayan, yan.
Hi sir,
Okay.
can you hear us?
Parinig ninyo ako, sir.
Yes.
Opo.
Yes.
Mami.
Opo,
Dinig ko po.
malinaw
Yes.
po.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes sir. Sir.
Sa iyo.
May
Sir.
lag yata.
Hindi
Can you hear us?
na tayo marinig. Tayo naman yung hindi marinig.
Hello.
Attorney, can you hear the people in the
Can you
studio?
hear us, sir?
Kasi kami, nagkakarinigan kami.
Can you hear us, sir? Can you hear us, attorney?
Parang hindi.
Hello, sir. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Ayan na. Okay
Okay.
na. Okay.
We understand po you attended yung burial today.
Yes, I did. Nag-attend ako kakatapos lang and then pauwi na ako sa Davao and I stopped by here. Nag-stop kasama na aking misis and mga staff dito sa Trento.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but can you give us an update, sir? Anong latest from the family? What are their plans? What are their intentions? What do they want to do now?
Well, we had a meeting after the burial and we discussed the developments of the case, the details of which I could not reveal, but yung iba siguro po pwede, ay the usual, the job of a lawyer is to give them alternative
Opo.
courses of action, and I laid out to them, and they told me na papunta daw ata ngayong Sunday yung taga representative daw ng Ateneo de Manila. Tsaka nasabi din ni Mami sa akin nung hindi ako pinapasok sa Ateneo de Davao, meron pala talagang offer na nangyari. Pero hindi ko na lang discuss yan at length kasi tapos na yun. What we should concentrate is what are the possible courses of action that we should undertake once we have already gathered all evidences.
Sino yung representative na pupunta from Ateneo?
Meron silang name na what you call this na binanggit, pero hindi ko na lang isabi dito kung sino, pero sigurado ako na pupunta daw ngayong Sunday, yun ang nasabi nila.
Dadalaw po doon sa
Tony,
pamilya.
sinabi ngayon ng ng mga investigador, the PNP, they will file criminal cases against 10 or 11
Hello?
people, attorney.
Hello?
Attorney? Hi, attorney.
Yan. Hello?
Wala siya uli. Attorney? Hi, attorney.
Yes. You were talking
Attorney,
about criminal cases,
nag-announce
Mamami?
ngayon yung PNP, nag-announce sila, sabi nila, papailan daw nila ng criminal cases yung 10 or 11 people in connection with the drowning. Complainant po ba yung mga yung pamilya? Complainant ba sila o people of the Philippines lang yun?
Wala na naman.
I think
Nawala
maybe the signal is not
Hello?
able to hold up.
Nag-shift ako sa aking cellphone na lang. Sa
I think that
laptop.
might be better, sir.
Oo, attorney. Kasi
Yes.
nag-announce ngayon yung PNP. PNP sabi nila magfa-file sila ng criminal cases against 10 or 11 people in connection with the drowning. Tanong ko lang kung complainant po yung mga relatives nung victim or people of the Philippines lang ba yan?
Well, they may have to coordinate with us, specifically insofar as the requirement of including the civil aspect of the case, no? Siguro nakagather na sila ng evidences, no? Nag-request nga ako dun sa sa chief ng CIDG na task force na create nila if we can communicate, at nag-okay naman, mabait naman yung chief. Ang sabi niya sa akin na magpunta daw yung representative ng Region 11 ng CIDG, and I was waiting kanina, pero siguro ang dami kasing tao talaga ang daming linya, hindi kami nagkakita. We will see. I hope they will coordinate with us so we can also give our suggestions, no? And we can also perhaps contribute kung mag-decide yung pamilya na mag-file talaga ng kaso.
So wala pang fina-file, hindi sila yung complainant ngayon at this point?
Wala pang napirmahan yung kliyente ko. Ang na-prepare lang namin, we also prepared our own complaint just in case they will decide to file a case. Open naman po ang pamilya sa further discussion. They really want total honesty sana. They want to know what really happened, and they do not have a full picture yet as to what really happened, whose fault was that. And yun kasi ang napansin ko at sinabi nila sa akin na gusto talaga nila. They want to have a blow-by-blow account as to what happened, and then they should admit fault if ever there was fault. Yun ang gusto ng mama and apparently she wants to know everything so that there will be closure on her part and on the part of the family.
Attorney Torion, this is Regina. Do you mean to say that hindi pa po siya nabibigyan ng blow by blow of what happened that day? Because I understand there were some Ateneo officials who had already met with the parents of Rene.
Believe it or not, nothing of that sort happened. No, nothing of that sort happened. Yun nga ang nagtataka kasi Atenean din naman ako eh. As an Atenean, I believe in my school and I believe in the tenets taught by our school. And nagtataka lang ako nung pati ako, binablock nila to go inside. I was hoping that sige na lang, hindi na lang tayo magpasok. I was hoping that they would give them a full account as to what happened and then perhaps mag-say honestly ng sorry, ganon. Kung meron may mga pagkakamali. Pero walang nangyari daw na ganon. Walang nangyari na ganon kasi nag-field ako ng mga, prior to the burial, nag-field ako ng mga lawyers ko dito. They were with the family 24 hours. No? Walang sinabi si Mami, Rovelyn, nang ganon na may sinabi sila. Hanggang kanina, nakita niyo naman siguro
Yeah.
kung merong representative ninyo yung hagulhol niya.
Yeah.
At the time nung inilibing na talaga si Rene, I think marami yan na-quote ata na marami namang kasing nakakita doon.
Yeah.
And meron siyang hinagulhol talaga na mga salita na medyo nakakatindig balahibo po.
We did report on that. Something
Yes.
along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing here na porket mahirap kami, hindi pa sila humihingi ng sorry, nag-apologize. Something along
and I
those
was
lines.
even surprised. Wala ata akong nakita doon, not even one teammate na Ateneo de Manila pumunta. Yun din ang napansin ko doon kasi kahapon pa ako doon. Wala din akong nakita na members ng coaching staff, which is odd, no? Which is not so normal in situations like this. So yun siguro yung mga nagka-add din sa situation. I'm just stating a fact. I'm not implying anything.
Attorney, you said earlier that you already prepared a complaint just in
Yeah.
case, with emphasis on just in case. Pero from your reading, mukha bang interesado yung pamilya to pursue a private complaint? Kasi of course, kahit pa pala naman pag criminal case, people in the Philippines usually yun pero pwede ka pa rin private complainant eh.
Yes. Of course, we are lawyers. We should be prepared for any eventuality. Ready kami kung isettle nila, kung yun ang desisyon nila. Ready din kami kung mag-file sila ng kaso. At ipinasa ko sa kanila yung first draft. Hindi ko pa nga na-review yun masyado. Yung first draft ng associates ko. Para lang magkaroon sila ng idea kung saan, kung ano yung theory namin. Pero sinabihan ko sila, ma'am, this is just a first draft. I have not fully reviewed it. Hindi ko pa yan naupuan. Trabaho po yan ng aking mga associates po. So kung mag-desisyon kayo na mag-file ng kaso, upuan ko yan at i-finalize natin at i-file natin. Ganun po.
But are you at liberty to tell us already what kind of a complaint it is, or is it premature? If it's premature, it's fine.
Any lawyers would understand that in situations like that, you have at least three choices, no? Either you go via culpa criminal, culpa aquiliana, or culpa contractual. So, yung mga possibilities na yon, meron na kaming mga drafts, but of course, we will still confer with the CIDG and perhaps compare notes and we can improve it, no? Pero at least meron ng idea yung family kung ano yung na-prepare namin para naman kung may makontribute sila, ano pa namin kung mag-decide sila na
I-input.
mag-file ng kaso.
Attorney, kahit anong kalabasan ng police investigation, can we say at this point with certainty na maghahabol ng civil damages yung pamilya?
That is a matter which only the family can decide. And that's one of the discussions that I undertook with them while I was there. And I also gave them our own, kasi possibilities yan lahat eh. As what I've said when I handle cases, I provide them alternative courses of action. And one of the courses of action is, what if there is a settlement? What would be the most reasonable amount that you would expect? So I provided them our computation, yung loss of earning capacity. Pre-provide namin yun. Alam naman namin yung computation, paano yan ma-come up. So, meron na rin silang idea kung yung ino-offer ng Ateneo, makatarungan ba o hindi, o nakaka-insulto ba o hindi. So, meron na silang idea nun. So, I'm allowing this interview. I know, because I'm also an Atenean, that whatever offer that they made, alam na ng kliyente ko kung reasonable ba yun na offer o hindi. Kasi duty ko yan as a lawyer, I have to do that also as an Atenean.
So very crucial,
So may
Attorney.
in-offer na po ang Ateneo. Pwede na nating sabihin yon. Meron na
Yes.
in-offer ang Ateneo.
Yung hindi ako pinapasok doon sa Ateneo de Davao, may nag-offer sila doon. Oh.
Pero di ba, Attorney, yan yung purpose ng mensahero nila na parating tomorrow? No? Yung hindi nyo mabanggit yung pangalan. Parang yan yung
Sa
negotiations.
Sunday daw, sa
Yeah.
Sunday. Pero
Diba?
yun, mga ano na yun, kung baga, may mga dalang mga dokumento na siguro yun.
Para pirmahan.
Oo. So, oo. May mga documents naman na mga pinapadala pero hindi tinanggap yun nung ano. Kasi may mga attempts doon sa wake na maglapit sa kanya pero sinabihan ni ma'am na doon na lang sa ano sa after the burial.
So, Attorney, nabanggit niyo po, may kausap kayong taga-CIDG na hepe. Hindi ko lang alam kung ito yung si Colonel Morico. Pero earlier kasi last week, si Colonel Morico sabi niya sa isang press con na ang findings nila so far, hindi aksidente yung nangyari. Is he the same person you're talking to? And did, by any chance, did he tell the same thing?
Yung pumunta sa amin sa ano sa Arlington. Yung pumunta sa amin sa Arlington, yun ang nakausap ng mother together with the father. Nandun din ako. And I think Attorney Jimmy Bondoc was likewise there or si Attorney Selahe ba yung kasama ko nun. Yun yung nire-refer ko. Nandito sa aking cellphone pero naka-zoom kasi hindi ko makita.
But in any case po, yung sinabi ni Colonel Morico na mukhang hindi raw aksidente yung nangyari, did you hear that soundbite?
That's why yes. And that's why I really wanted to confer with them. It's just that I'm still in Davao and I'm hoping and praying that we can have time to sit together so that we can compare notes. We were also able to my lawyers went to Aurora a number of times and they were also able to get some documentations. And I wish to have a conversation with the CIDG people so we can compare notes. And if my clients would decide to file cases, perhaps we can share our notes and including the documentary evidences that we were able to secure and share it with them.
Pero Attorney, di ba wala namang kinalaman yung kung sakaling may sasampang kaso ang CIDG at yung negosasyon ng pamilya with the school, with Ateneo. Di ba two separate things siya?
Yung criminal cases, kung ituloy nila, well, it's up to the CIDG. But of course, I'm sure they would want the cooperation of the family also para isa na lang sana. No? Pero kung magkaroon man ng settlement, which I am not a blockage to it. Depende talaga yan sa pamilya. I am just there to support them. I always emphasize it to them that if you decide to go that route, it's really up to you. No? Then the family can settle the case.
Pero pag sinettle ba nila yung case, mawawala na yung criminal liability?
No. The criminal case can continue. Yun nga lang, yung civil aspect is already settled.
So it's not either or. They're not gonna drop the case kahit na na-settle na. Attorney Torion, do I understand correctly that you and Attorney Jimmy Bondoc volunteered to become the legal counsels for the family of Rene Baterbonia? Tama po ba?
Actually, I already clarified that many times. When it happened po, hindi ko nga kilala si Rene, no? May tumawag po sa akin at may nag-text. It turned out na relative pala nila kasi yung mother nila is, at that time, was finding ways as to how to go to Manila. And so one, apparently a relative, and another one, likewise a relative also, a fraternity brother of mine from UP. I graduated in UP Cebu. And he also called me. It turned out na on the mother's side, pinsan pala sila ng mother. So, na-request ako na baka pwede natin matulungan. Sabi ko, sino ba itong tutulungan natin, brother? Itong, yung basketball player. So, sino yan? And then my son told me, apparently kakilala sila kasi Ateneo din yung anak ko na graduate. And yun. So, it was a female relative yung nagtawag and nag-text sa akin. And then another one, nagtawag and nag-text din akin, pinsan ng kanyang mother. So yun po. And when I agreed to, nabasa ko na sa, ang dami nang lumalabas. Ito pala si Rene. Ito pala yung magaling na mag-basketball. So tumawag ako sa kay Governor Cane kasi apparently a former student of mine also, a lawyer now who hails from Talacogon also contacted me and informed me that, sir, the family mentioned you, that you agreed to help them. I would like to inform you that it was Governor Cane who gave them money in order for them to leave for Manila. Perhaps it is best for you to contact Governor Cane so that you can coordinate with him. So tinawagan ko si Governor Cane. Sabi ko, sir, may tumawag sa akin ng mga relatives ni Rene Baterbonia and I would like to inform you that I'm willing to help. Sir, I would like to emphasize pro bono po ito. Kung gusto nilang please baka matulungan mo ako na makatouch base sa mother kasi relatives niya yung kumontak sa akin. So si Governor Cane ang nag-arrange, nag-inform kay Mami Rovilin and doon nagkita na sila doon sa Manila pagdating nila. Doon sa associates ko sila si Attorney Rondes, Layog Rondes, who happened to be my associate. They're also in my office in Manila together with Attorney Jabo Silahe and other lawyers. Yun po ang nangyari.
Because of course the initial reports were that inassign daw po kayo and then na-politicize na yung story.
Hindi. Hindi kami inassign ni Governor Cane. Siya lang yung nag-arrange ng meeting between me and between my associates kasi nasa Davao ako that time.
If the family decides to see this case through, meaning they decide to file the charges, do you think you'll be retained as the counsel and will you be doing it pro bono?
Yes, of course. I already made that commitment. I already made that commitment and I will handle the case.
Okay. Attorney, teka
Teka
pabot na lang.
before we let you go.
Yes, sir.
Yung isa pang
Alam ko kay Bato ito eh.
Kaya,
Grabe.
yun nga yung segue ko, Attorney Torion, because you are already handling another high-profile case and then you're taking on this case with the Ateneo athletes pa. Are you gonna have time? Kamusta naman yung yung kliyente niyo, sir? Si Senator De La Rosa.
Well, if you note, we already initiated the deposit for safekeeping of his firearms, yung na-account namin. And we successfully did that here in Davao, yung mga na-account namin. And then likewise in Silang, Cavite. And we were able to successfully turn over for safekeeping. I would emphasize it is deposit for safekeeping po. To the PNP so that there will be no complications anymore. We are contesting the revocation of his firearms licenses. We filed a motion for reconsideration. We likewise wrote letters to the regional trial courts, informing the most honorable executive judges that requesting them that if there is any request for issuance of search warrant, that they be properly informed that we have a pending motion for reconsideration from with the PNP so that they can be properly guided and para hindi na masyadong messy at ma-inform na sila in advance and kung mag-apply ng search warrant, i-deny kasi we complied in good faith with what is required under the law and the revocation is not yet final so therefore there is no probable cause for the issuance of search warrant. Para lang may magkaroon ng peace of mind po yung misis at kapamilya po ni Senator De La Rosa.
Pero so far, sir, that's
Attorney,
20
marami
plus
pa bang
6.
i-turnover? Kasi sabi ng PNP, gusto daw nila lahat ng barel. Ibalik muna.
Yun ang ina-account pa namin, but we are doing it. Kung may ma-account kami, may makita kami na kung saan nakita, and then tumatawag kami, nagpapadala kami ng letters po dun sa PNP. It's the coordination which takes time po.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, kasi I think originally, earlier, nag-surrender po ng 20, tapos merong 6 naman sa
26.
Cavite. 26 already.
Yes.
If I recall correctly, yung PNP FEO
117,
document,
yes.
well, 116 ata ho eh, or is it 117? Kasi 116 ang bilang ko eh. But anyway,
116, okay. I stand corrected.
118 po yun, tapos 2 barrel lamang. But anyway po, that leaves mga 90 more firearms to go. What do ano pong timeline ninyong nakikita rito?
Well, I am coordinating with the family, and if kung mayroon pa silang makita na iba, we will surely we will surely coordinate with the PNP. Ang iba kasi niyan, I was informed, nabenta na so we have to account kung ilan na yung nabenta, so we have to coordinate also. We have to make sure kasi hindi kasi ito haka-haka, sir eh.
Opo,
We have to
understand.
kailangan na ma-stencil yung mga numbers nila. So kung may nabenta na, sisiguraduhin namin saan yung deed of sale. So it's a process. It's a process, a bit of a complicated process that we have to undertake, and that is why it takes a little time.
I understand, sir. Pero sir, ang pagbenta ng baril medyo step-by-step
Kailangan
process na
i-report.
yan.
Yes.
ang daming
Yeah. Pero
clearances eh.
yung iba kasing realities in the ground, yun ang report sa akin na unverified pa na saan pala yung iba. So we have to coordinate, we have to check, and ang realities kasi niyan kung minsan kung may mabenta man, yung makabili ay hindi kaagad ma-report kasi may mga ibang mga trabaho hindi mabigyan ng pansin. Yan siguro ang dahilan. And I am verifying all that so that we can properly account each and every firearm which are registered in the name of Senator Bato de la Rosa.
Yes, sir. And one more, sir. Still on the firearms, kasi under PNP FEO rules, dapat any firearm owner, whatever level you belong to, meron siyang isang vault, at least 1 vault or several vaults kung saan naka-safekeeping yung mga firearms. In other words, it's not a moving place, but it's one fixed area, very, very well secured. In which case po, we're looking at 90 more firearms na well, so far apparently hindi pa ho, I don't know if unaccounted is the right word for it, pero
That may still be out there.
hindi pa ho na turn over. So I suppose the question is, number one, is there such a vault, or are there such vaults as required by the PNP FEO regulations? And number two, shouldn't or wouldn't the family know where these are?
Well, si Senator Bato de la Rosa, as you well know, is a former PNP chief.
Yes, sir.
He has spent more than half of his life dedicated to law enforcement. So I'm sure he followed that regulation. It is just that knowing his situation now, there is difficulty in coordinating with him. I'm sure we can sort everything out once his legal problems would somehow provide a clearer picture already. So ngayon nga kasi hindi namin siya makontak, hindi rin siya kumukontak sa amin, kaya medyo nahihirapan kami pag account doon sa iba niyang mga baril.
Have you filed the MR to the TRO petition, Attorney Torion?
Yeah, I already did.
Kailan po?
On the 7th day ata, after we received the 7th or 8th day after we received the resolution denying our TRO.
Are you at liberty to tell us on what grounds you're making the appeal for the motion for reconsideration?
Well, we explained there in very meritorious grounds, but as you will very know, I am not at liberty to discuss it at length. I am always on the brink of maybe I don't want to be cited by the Supreme Court po na violating the rule on sub judice. I'm very careful in that. Yung mga ano lang, kung po pwede kong gawin. Kasi din pa naman ako ng law school. Ayoko po mapagalitan ng Korte Suprema. Pasensya na po.
Okay. Sir, sorry, pahabol na lang. Atenista pala kayo.
Yes. Mongrel kasi ako, sir eh. Mongrel ako. I finished my political science in UP. Then I went straight to Ateneo de Davao for my political science. Then I studied in San Beda in my master's.
Okay.
Kompleto.
Mongrel ako, sir. Mongrel.
Tapos nag-UP rin kayo. Sabi niyo, nag-UP rin kayo.
Sir?
Sabi niyo, nag-UP rin kayo. UP Visayas.
UP Cebu. Oh. Kasi noon, magpili ka ng what you call this, ng kung saan ka na campus. As po kasi ako, sir eh. Hindi, walang kaya yung masyado yung parents ko. So, pinili ko doon sa Cebu kasi taga Bohol yung father ko. So, malapit at marami kaming relatives po sa Cebu. So, I chose UP Cebu po as my campus.
Okay.
Instead, nasa UP Diliman.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
One last thing from me, Attorney Torion. Sabi ni Congressman Polong Duterte, there's already an ICC warrant out for Senator Bongo. I wonder if you knew anything about that.
Well, I heard that. And
sino
pero sana hindi totoo kasi wala naman talagang kinalaman si Senator Bongo diyan sa mga kaso na 'yan, no? I'm also like you. I heard about it but I could not confirm it. And I hope and pray that it is not true. Yun lang po.
Okay. We'll leave that there. Thank you so much for talking to us even whilst you're in Agusan
Yes, sir.
del Sur.
Maraming
That was
salamat.
Attorney Israelito Torion. Salamat, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Shukran.
Okay, salamat.
Okay. Punong-puno ang araw natin yan. Si Ami naghanap ng story kanina eh. Teka, may anghel dumaan. Ano mo kasi ginagawa niya?
Tinetext niya yung DVD supplier niya.
Paano yan, di ba? Akala ko hanggang 2025 lang tayo.
We've got 3 minutes. We'll give you the last word on today being Pinoy's death anniversary.
Di ba? May ganun ka pa ngayon, no?
Anong, what should be take away?
Well, sabi ko nga lagi, isa siyang ordinaryong tao, thrust into an extraordinary position. At medyo nag-level up naman siya. No? Dahil kahit ako, hindi ko iniisip na magpe-presidente siya. No? Ayaw nga niya mag-senador eh. Muntik siya umatras nung campaign for the senator. At mababa siya sa ratings. Until lumabas yung lagot ako sa nanay ko. So, siyempre, kalaban niya yung kanyang tiyahin. Kaya medyo hesitant siya nung panahon na yun.
Yung
Tessie.
Tessie.
Tessie Oreta.
Pero very close siya sa asawa noon.
Oreta.
Kay Len Oreta. Kaya medyo hesitant siya noon eh. No? So, hindi ito talagang planado eh. Hindi ito strategized, etc. Puro last minute yan eh. For the Senate, for the presidency. No? And he didn't do a bad job. No? Yun yung nangyari. At kung ikukumpara mo siya sa kanyang mga contemporaries, no? Before at saka after him, nako-compare siya dramatically at this point. No? So, in spite, hindi naman siya perfecto eh. No? Pero siya yung presidente na pwede mong sahurin sa basketball game at hindi ka ipapa-EJK. If I may say so.
Nakakatakot na. But I guess your lesson is greatness lives within us, amongst us. Ganun.
Yes.
It can come from ordinary people. Sabi nga ni Mayor Lenny Robredo,
almost
stop
all of us.
waiting for a savior.
Almost all of
Sino
us.
yung exceptions?
1, 2, 3,
Kami ni Ed.
4, 5, 6.
Nadamay na naman si Ed.
Oo.
Greatness lives amongst us.
Yes,
So
pero
you don't have to be
magandang kwan yun, no? Magandang ethos yun. Pero in the real
Totoo
world,
naman.
ang mga botante naghahanap ng
Savior.
leader, ng savior. Kaya nga, ang kino-confront mo ngayon sa 2028 is either redemption or damnation. No less.
Grabe naman yan. That's very...
Look at all our problems.
Iba lagi naman tayong ganun.
Look, hindi, iba to.
Every
Iba to,
ano,
iba to.
every
Election
presidential
cycle.
election,
Iba tong-
ganyan tayo eh.
Pero iba tong 2028. Iba to. No? Dahil lahat ng mga contradictions natin halos nagsabay-sabay. Massive corruption.
And
Invasion of a foreign superpower.
as I keep pointing out, the
Impunity.
economy is in a very bad footing.
Yes, first time
Very weak footing.
First time ka nagkaroon ng Asians charged with crimes against humanity ever. No. So, ang daming naghahabol-habol dito ngayon sa ating next 2 years.
On a
Yung
side
sa
note,
inyo, bad news ngayong araw eh.
Tapos iba pa yung bad news mo.
There's no bad. Well, the good news is fertilizer prices are down.
Pero sabi nga ni Kwan, sabi nga
Wala
ni
akong
Reg,
makita ngayong
the
araw.
economy is not in the best of shape.
No, it's not.
On
The deficit is
all indices.
record high.
All indices.
Investor sentiment is down. FDI is down. The
Yeah.
stock market is down. The peso is down.
Nagpapatayan pa sa mga school natin. Ay, nako.
Yes. Meron ka pang problema like this. But,
Because you have a broken system. No? At kinakailangan mo talagang at least masimulang maayos yan sa 2028.
teka, umaba na yung ano mo.
Di ba
but
pwede
I
ngayon
like,
na?
I like it.
We can
I
start now.
like the...
Di ba
The
yun
words
ang
of
sabi ko,
wisdom.
hindi ngayon, kailan pa? Hindi ba dapat ngayon na?
I like the words
Now
of wisdom.
na.
Tama naman. Greatness, we shouldn't wait for, people to save us. We can save ourselves. And on that note, I'm going to end the show.
now
Thank you for joining Storycon today. I'm Ipamintuan, Editor-in-Chief of the Philippine Star. Ronald Demas, our resident political
Philosopher.
Dalai Lama.
Philosopher siya ngayon.
Join us again tomorrow, 4 p.m. for Storycon. I'm Regina Lay.
I'm at Lingao, kapatid. We are One News, all sides, all the time.
This is the Story Conference Group or the Storycon Group.